Hello, this is Star Giant. Welcome back to another video of Gacha Impact here. So today we're going to be doing a video about Nahida here. She got I think she's one of the broken characters you should not actually skip. But before we get into the video, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, hit the website, and you won't miss any more of my latest video like this one. And yes, I'll be starting live streaming back in there when the new patch comes out. So two new patch, I think it's like the 3.6, I'm assuming. So yeah, so that's what we're doing. So we're gonna be talking about Nahida today. I just wanted to explain out some benefits for you guys. So you guys know what Nahida is. This is Nahida, one of the Denjo Archon. And I actually recommend do not skip her at all. But you still can skip her if you want. If you are kind of like a type of person, it's like me. I would actually, I already have her, so I just don't want to skip her. But I already have her, so I can actually skip this next one if I wanted to. So let's get into it. So the reason why I do not, if you guys do not have her, I recommending like don't even skip it. You can't skip it if you want because she is replaceable, but in a way she is very beneficial compared to all the other Denjo characters that you actually have. So let's go through it here. So we already know she's a Denjo, she's a Catalyst user and Denjo Archon, and her elemental mastery here you actually can increase it very high too. This is a very bad bug, so don't even recognize that part. So it's increased a little bit, but it actually still helps though. You will need to collect some element in the Denjo hyper state you will have to grab in order to get the crystal, but it shouldn't be that hard anyway. You just need a pyro character. And I actually show you guys in one of my videos. If you guys do not want to know how to be it, go ahead and check my video. So I actually have a video that actually can help you there. So yes, so her attack here, her main attack going to be dealing Denjo damage though, so only can score up to 4 executive strike playing hopscotch. But that's not her big benefits though. Her big benefits is going to be this one, her elemental skill and elemental burst. Elemental skill here, there are two things you can do it. So if you press it down, you can actually trigger a you can trigger it in a short distance and doing damage in the area. But also you can, if you hold down, you actually can do an aim mode and hit everyone in the area. So kind of her range is kind of like almost like unlimited. Well, not really unlimited, but it's pretty far away. So you can actually do it, and also it can deal damage depending on how much elemental mastery you got. So that's actually another part too. And also cooldown actually not even that long. It's just several minutes, so you should be able to get it back into. But because of endurance, when you press and hit the opponent with the elemental skill, it will last really long time. I actually don't know how long it will last, but it actually lasts so long that you can just use it again and just keep damaging them. Denjo Core will actually help you in that too. Elemental skill here, if you have any character like a Pyro, Electro, or a Hydro, the damage of your elemental skill is increased as long as you're in that Shrine of Maiden, because the endurance will increase if you have a Hydro. I recommend having a Hydro and a Electro and a Hydro in there in order to increase it. So it's triggered an amount, so it also can also cause Denjo Core into a character and also deal more damage, especially when you have a character with Electro. It will actually suck those in and then deal damage on them too. So I think I also have to say, Nahida is actually very good in this one. And also her passive talent here, especially her passive talent on something like on her passive talent number 2 and 3. Passive talent number 2 here, well, yeah, it will actually increase 25% elemental mastery in your active character at a maximum of 250. And also it gains very strong, but it also increase your damage of your elemental skill and elemental burst. And the third one here is also each point of elemental mastery beyond 200, you will actually gain more damage for a quick rate in there, and also it can actually deal more Denjo damage, and also quick rate can go up all the way to 24% in the tri-karma prefect manner. So it's pretty powerful. If you guys are a type of person that don't even like to pay a lot of money in order to get the C1, C2, C3 is kind of like all the other players. Even I'm the same guy too. I don't even really want to pay for it. After I got the character, I just gonna like leave it there. I don't want to do that any day. Only thing I gotta pay for is the costumes, that's all, and nothing else. I can actually because there's always a way to get to go around it. So yeah, if you're the type of person, man, don't forget to follow me then. I actually the type of person to do that. Like, why I want to pay for it? Like, come on, man. people who pay for it, man, they already got always to 36 star, but then that's just a lame way to do it. I just in my opinion, because like, what the point? You're not learning anything. You're just making your character so strong that it's like, hey, it's completely broken. Well, now here it's broken, but why you need to make it any higher? Now after we got our through that already, let's cut stuff through the stack here, the artifacts. Artifacts I recommend using, and if you're going for a team comp like in the Spiral Abyss though, I recommend using Deepwood Memory because it also increases Dendro damage and also increase in your elemental skill, elemental burst. After using that, it will cause the Dendro resistant because then when you apply Dendro on them and you also cause a Electro or a Hydro on it while they're affected by a Dendro element from her elemental skill, it'll also cause a those Dendro core, those Dendro core will explode when they're contact or in the area. So that has a very big benefit too. If you have electro character, it also can actually be very big benefit. And if you have a pyro character, it will blow up immediately. I can tell you that it deals a lot of damage. And now here it's not broken enough. You can actually use this Guardian Wood, Guardian Dream here, and also help it with her elemental mastery even more. And also it increase your party number attack damage too, and a certain type of damage. Flower of Lost Paradise also can work too, because especially for a team comp, you can actually use this for Hyper Bloom and Implosion, those things. If you have a Pyro character, Bloom will be a Hydro character, Hyper Bloom will be Electro, Dendro, and Hydro. Don't need a way of those, that actually really helps a lot. I recommend using a Flower like a Flower of Paradise Lost or Deepwood Memory will be two of the best one I recommend using. So those are things. And also there's going to be a weapon that you actually can use too. You can actually use a elemental mastery or any of those things. 5-star weapon would be a good too, but you ain't very near 5-star weapon because there is another way you can do that. So or you can actually do it too. The best one I actually recommend you guys for have, it looks like a 3-star. Where the hell is it, man? Oh here, Magic Guide book here. So this one actually a very good one for Nahida because you actually can like deal more damage when you have a Hydro or Electro, but because like the Hydro and Electro, because you can cause Hyper Bloom that. If you don't have a Hyper Bloom character, because you don't have enough character, you can actually use between a Hydro or Electro. I recommend a Hydro to cause Bloom on them because they deal more damage than Electro does. But Electro does suck stuff in those Dendro cores, so in either way, they actually can be very beneficial. Although this magic guy can be one of it you can use too. If you don't have anything like magic guy, I'm assuming you should have it. Then you can use all other type of element too. But I also have another one here. To actually Sacrificial Fragment, you can actually curve more when using the elemental skill. It actually increases more your cooldown. I don't really think you need that. And Prototype Ember is it can be your last option because you actually can easily get that. You can use this master core in order to increase your elemental mastery and your attack. So it gain extra elemental reaction, gain for 10% of those things, and also can stack up to 2 times, so you can actually gain more in that. That's also one of the best benefit. I recommend using this one, the width here, because like it also increases quick damage. Because now here you can use quick damage too, because if you have enough elemental mastery, you can have more damage if you want. Because also rear-rated with the Steam here, so the random song, yes I know that, but still it's actually one of the best you can actually use. Also increase your elemental damage, also increase your elemental mastery too. So that's actually one of the best books I can find for you guys here. If you guys do not like it, you can actually use her main weapon, which is a 5-star weapon. Also a 5-star weapon. If you guys don't have anything, you can actually use this too. You can actually craft it in a blacksmith. You can cause energy recharge, but what option you have if you have anything else? It also increased elemental mastery too, in a way. Where's her 5-star art? Oh, here. So this is what actually her main artifact, but it's also main weapon, but it's also very good for him. So yeah, it doesn't really be necessary, but that's all you have to be. If you have it, I recommend using it. If you guys do not have it, I don't recommend it. So artifacts I already mentioned for you guys already. I forgot to mention this one, the stats on here though. So flower and feather, you already know the flowers have main stacks of HP. But if you want to sort of sub-stacks though, I recommend having elemental mastery with it though. Quick rate, quick damage would be the best too. For feather, also the same thing. Feather also sub-stack I already mentioned. Elemental mastery, quick rate, quick damage would be also the best. Make sure you have elemental mastery in one of these. For standard Eon there, I recommend having a Elemental Mastery because you actually can deal more damage in this one. And also with the cup though, you can go between more Dendro damage or Elemental Mastery depending on the team comp you're using. And you're using it for the Dendro core and just trying to blow on them because it depends on what kind of artifacts are you using. And you're using Deep Wood. And you're using Deep Wood type artifacts, like I already mentioned. Hang on, let me pull it out for you guys. I'm actually going to show you guys. I should have just done this in a long time. So in this one, where is it? In Deep Wood Memory. If you guys using this one as 4-piece on this one, then I would recommend having extra Dendro damage on this one. The extra Dendro damage. But if you guys are using a like a Flower of Paradise Lost, then Elemental Mastery. Well, Elemental Mastery would be the best way to use because it causes more reaction damage because it's like something like Bloom or Hyper Bloom Burn. And a crown here, you can actually put a quick rate or quick damage between those two. You kind of do more damage. If you get use it for more support, Elemental Mastery would be your best option. But Nahida can deal a lot of damage, and even though she can be by herself or in a team comp, she can also be in the support and damage. So you can actually between using two of those. So that's all I have for you guys today. If that's not enough, go ahead and let me know what any other videos you actually recommend me to do. Nilou actually I have a character in there too, but I think Nahida is going to be a better bet than compared to Nilou. So anyway, if you guys have any more questions, go ahead and comment below in my video, and I'll catch you guys on my next video, man. Yeah, get ready for me. You can follow me on Twitch channel too. I'll be live streaming on Twitch when a new patch comes out. So I'll catch you guys until then, man. Peace out, Joe.